Well, when I first read the script, I was actually pleasantly surprised because Chris is from Waco, so I wasn't expecting anything like epic, but it actually was really well written, and I could visualize everything in my head while I was reading it. And yeah, he's a great communicator as far as that goes, so that was great. As far as the shooting of the film went, um, it was my first time ever to be have like a really big part on a film that was a full-length feature film. Like it was my first time being in a full-length feature. So that was really new for me because I've done short films, but not anything really long. So I think I I learned a lot about myself through filming and realizing a lot of what I like to do as far as acting goes. And actually, filming's really hard work. Like, there's a lot of, you have to have a lot of patience in film because things can go wrong and you need to be able to, have a positive attitude if stuff's like malfunctioning and you need to wait around for another couple of hours. But um, yeah, I'm also a theater actress, and I think I like theater more than film, but I definitely love this whole process, and it was just really great for me. And I love the character, and I love what film can do as far as it lives on. Like theater, there's only those specific performances, and then it's not anymore. In film, you have a DVD that is, you can keep it forever and watch it anytime. So I definitely respect that about film and respect the process and everything. So, but I think I was just surprised at how hard and how much time is actually put into it. I think the character of Roy is definitely the father figure in Jera's life. Um, yeah, he's the father figure. And he's the one that cares about her the most. He's the one that's going to eventually fight for her and won't let anything happen to her. He's resolved in that. Um, so yeah, he's definitely that for her. And as far as Kills goes, I think Kills to me is like, he's like almost the inhuman character. And I think that's kind of why he lives on. Like, he's the one that's always there. And he's like the voice of truth in the movie. He's almost like the God character in a way. He's just, he reminds me a lot of the God character because he seems invincible to me, and he's the one that's kind of moralizing and talks to Jera about how she really shouldn't try to get revenge, that's left up to God to do. And so yeah, he's definitely the rock, I think, in this movie. Um, yeah, I love that thing. No. That was like the grossest thing I've ever had to wear in my whole life. It was just disgusting. The blood is this mixture of, what is it? Like corn syrup and something else. I don't know, but it like left this sticky residue on me, and it was just wet and cold. And there were some nights where it was just freezing, and I was like wet with this sticky stuff all over me. It was just gross. So I was really glad when we got done with those scenes. But Yeah. I think Chris is going to frame it or something because, I mean, it's disgusting. You just look at it. It's gross. I mean, I've never personally been raped before or anything like that. So I couldn't relate to her in that way. But I definitely related to her in the way where she's just such a pushover at the beginning of the movie, and how her friends are just like, whatever, like, we don't care, and things like that. Because in middle school, I was so shy, and even in high school too. And I was like the definition of a pushover, you know, and a people pleaser and everything. So I definitely can relate to her in a lot of ways where just things aren't going her way and no one seems to see that. And so I related to her in that way. And I just, I think that's the beauty of acting, is that with every character you play, if you let yourself, you can really love your character and want to tell their story and identify with them. And I'm glad. I think that happened with Jara, and it just makes you a bigger person, like playing other characters that are different from you and letting yourself into their world. So yeah, I did really enjoy playing her.
All right, we're going to skip the crew question because that doesn't sound right. So, we're doing the rape scene, aren't we, tonight?
No. Well, we're doing the scene where I'm driving in the car and they like pass my house. So guess, yeah, the rape scene, but they don't actually rape me.
Well, yeah.
I guess, how do you like the kill scenes? We'll go with that.
Oh, how did it feel to do the kill scenes?
Yeah, how to do the kill scenes.
Okay. How it felt to do the kill scenes? I didn't really feel like anything. That's the thing. It's just, I mean, it's completely fake. And I think those scenes are probably the hardest scenes to do because you have to fake so much. Like, because you're not actually killing someone. You're not actually making contact. There's a lot of, like, tricks you have to do. And, like, when I slit that one guy's throat, like, I'm actually this far away from his throat, and it's supposed to look like I'm making contact. And when I'm shooting guns, like, I'm actually not shooting a gun, and you don't really hear a sound when I'm doing it. When we're filming it, all that happens in editing. So it feels kind of silly doing it, so you kind of have to just trust the director and the editor that they're going to make it look real, and you just have to do it the best you can. But yeah. How do I feel about people seeing it? I think I'm kind of nervous about that, honestly, because I've never, I mean, I'm going to be on a huge screen. I mean, it's in a theater. It's premiering in a theater. And, of course, my family and friends are going to come see it. And I mean, I'm probably going to be with them. And I just hope I do a good job, because if I don't, like, I mean, I just have to sit through a bad performance. So I hope I do a good job, and I hope it looks good. But I mean, it's just fun. I think that they'll be supportive of me either way, and it's not that bad. Like, it's not like I'm terrified that they're going to see it. And part of me is really excited, so